What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video I'm going to be taking a look at the Aeroclassics April 2023 releases. I've already seen these releases, but I figured I'd make this video just to kind of keep on with the tradition. These releases are coming out quite late, as from what I understand, Aeroclassics was moving factories, so that has resulted in these releases being pushed back quite a bit. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the releases that we've got some pretty good variety in this set, so really looking forward to seeing what they have in store. One of the first releases that we have up here on the agenda is the Aerolíneas Argentinas Airbus A340-300. This is a very nice release here, and a bit of a modern release for Aeroclassics, but I don't know for sure if Aerolíneas Argentinas still has them in their fleet. Just did a quick check, and they do not have them in their fleet anymore. They have since retired them. So, a little bit unfortunate, but should be a very nice model nonetheless. We do have an Air Canada Lockheed L1011 TriStar in the older livery, so this is from the 70s and 80s, a very nice release. This had the older registration prefix for the Canadian planes, which is Charlie Foxtrot. And then we have a pair of Hughes Air West 727s. Very, very nice. So we have 721 Romeo Whiskey, which is a 727 at 200. And from my understanding, this looks to be just a regular livery, no hybrid or anything of that nature. But overall, a very nice release. And then there's also 722 Romeo Whiskey, and the difference between these two is that 721 has a black nose, whereas 722 does not. So you do have that little bit of flexibility in whether you want the black nose or you just want the regular yellow nose. So overall, a good choice there from Aeroclassics to release those two different ones. We have a pair of US Air 727s up next. We have one with the white top and then a full polished one as well. So the polished one is newer than the white top. The white top came in the later years of when US Air used to be known as Allegheny. So the white top registration is November 762 Alpha Lima, and then the polished registration is 779er Alpha Lima. And then on the bottom here, we do have a couple 737s released as well. We do have an Air Malta aircraft, which registration is Niner Hotel Alpha Bravo Echo. Looks like a really nice livery here. It kind of reminds me of America West to an extent, although the body color is white instead of the beige that America West used. And then we have a bit of a nice one here, an AirTran 737-200. This is a very old livery of AirTran, their first livery actually, when they took over ValueJet. And then there's a couple more releases as well. I believe they are some blue box releases, so we'll take a look at those too. We got a pair of Delta 727-200s in the widget livery. We have a full-flavor Delta widget aircraft and then also a Delta shuttle aircraft. So very, very nice releases here, and I imagine that those 727s will be very popular. And I believe that is all of the releases that we have here from Aeroclassics this month. Kind of a quick release because I completely forgot about the whole Aeroclassics April releases, because normally they only release them at a certain time of the month, but because of the whole factory movement, from what I understand, that has since been delayed, and I was thinking that they're not going to do a set for April, but they're able to get one out here on the last Friday of the month, which is quite fantastic, if I may say so myself. Okay, so actually we do have one more model, so sorry about that, I missed out on that. These lists are not complete entirely, but we do have another one here. This is a Pan Am 727-200 with the blue stripe billboard livery. So the registration on this leads me to believe that this is an ex-national aircraft because they acquired them in 1980. So very nice to see here with this blue striped livery. And I believe this is one of their experimental liveries. This did not last long from what I know. But yeah, that release there I missed, and it's under a different brand there with the PAMC. And I believe that is the Pan American Model Company. Also added that there to their April releases, which is very, very nice. Love to see all of these good releases from Aeroclassics this month. So, will I be getting any from these releases? Probably not, because I do need to focus on what exactly I want to get. But those models that are of interest for me would be the AirTran, the Pan Am, and then that Delta 727 widget. So those three would be of my interest if I did have the money to get them. But right now, I will not be able to do that. Maybe I'll pick them up at airliners if they're there. I don't know how exactly how fast they're going to sell, but I wouldn't be surprised that these things are very hot sellers because Aeroclassics does make them in very, very limited quantities. So if you do want any of these models, get your orders in as soon as possible because these things are going to go quick. So, that'll do it for me for this quick release video. Just wanted to get that out just to stay on schedule. With that being said, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.